Okay, guys, say something to test the audio real quick.
Check, check, 1, 2.
Kevin, say something real quick. Kevin. Oh god, no, we lost Kevin to the Shadow Realm.
Oh no, we lost Kevin to the Shadow Realm. Let's go with the elves.
Plays BFG division.
Wait,
No,
what?
NMP.
Wait a minute, I'm an elf. What the fuck?
Are you?
Like,
Well,
Avatar's
then
supposed to be.
real type.
Yeah, his avatar is an elf.
Did not know this.
Yeah, my handle for a few minutes was Edge Elf. Anyway. Hello and welcome again to another generic podcast. My name is Tyler Mystics, as always. Joining here today is the usual cast and crew, the doubtful dudes, as the I was gonna rhyme the rest, but fuck whatever. My buddy Ciro, say hi, Ciro.
Sup, bitches?
My good buddy James, say hi, James.
What's up?
And our newest host is the demon called Balzavar, and he's possessing our buddy Kevin tonight. Say hi, Balzavar.
Hi, kids. Do you like violence? Do you like getting knives and stabbing people in the eyes like bitches like I do?
Yeah!
Okay,
He
calm
eased
down, Eminem.
way too easily into that role.
Without further ado, take it away.
Okay, so I know how yesterday I said I had nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
I still have nothing to talk about. I got nothing, dude.
Nine, 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 nine.
Oh yes.
I didn't mean to do that.
Every fucking
I'm turning off the soundboard keybinds. That was
Oh,
my
you-
bad.
My head is empty. There are no thoughts flowing.
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
it was really funny. Your guy Seth, when you were going inside Tyler and like getting shit set up with the cooler and everything,
Yeah.
he's like, "So, do you guys play video games?" And I looked at him and I said, "What? I'm kind of insulted that you asked that. How the fuck do you think we all started talking and hanging out with Tyler?"
Well,
to be
me and
fair,
Tyler met by looking for a douche to replace some guy.
yes, that's our origin story. We went on a journey to go find a douche, and we tried to look for it in 7-Eleven, but we couldn't find it. We're still looking for it today.
Yeah.
And before anybody says anything, no, we have to find it in a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I can't be anywhere else.
Gotta be in a 7-Eleven.
Always
Yep.
7-Eleven.
Because it's a convenience store. It's got to be convenient, man.
Convenient douches have to exist.
So it's like Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, but it's you guys going to 7-Eleven instead.
Yeah.
Tyler and Ciro get trashed at 7-Eleven at 9:11 p.m.
Watch the fuck out of that
On
movie.
April 20th.
on April 20th.
Oh my god. Somebody give that idea to fucking Seth Rogen right now. Make a movie out of it.
It's Harold and Kumar. Like, I don't know what. What else?
Just fucking have a little buddy film and just throw James Franco in there, and there you go. You got a Seth Rogen film.
Oh man, good old Frankie Frank.
Frankie Frank.
Wait, can we have Alex Jones in our movie though?
As an extra, or as like what, the main antagonist?
Not even as an antagonist, just like you know how Neil Patrick Harris was there, being
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes.
What's that with Alex Jones?
Oh god.
He just wants. Hey, listen, I heard who you are. Yeah? You're Neil Patrick Harris, aren't you? Yeah, that's me, dude. You're a legend around these parts. Thank you.
There's no legend greater than the legend of Harry the Hummingbird Watson.
Yes,
My
exactly.
fucking god.
I think Kevin's jealous that somebody's bested him. To the
Well,
No,
punchline.
like him.
I am
The thing, I don't know if I
region grand
can.
champion of the badminton court as of last night, so.
Excuse me?
We played
Yeah.
badminton last night.
Played one game, and I won, and then I retired immediately.
I played like 3 games. Lost my title.
We'll get it back next time.
And I think everybody would like bocce ball next time. We used to have bocce ball at our house.
Bocce ball is too calm of a game.
Never
Yeah.
happened to use pure
Badminton. We just got really into it.
It's like it was
Yeah.
like Prince of Tennis, except like well, more gay, I would say.
I gotta watch that.
It's okay, ish. Just tennis.
Yeah.
just tennis. That's like saying Haikyuu is just volleyball.
It is just tall volleyball though.
Fuck yourself. Just volleyball. It's inspiration at its fucking finest. Also, it's gay, but the same with Phil.
You forgot about Free and Yuri on Ice.
That too.
Kuroko no Basket is still the best.
No, man.
Sports
Hajime
anime
no
ever.
Ippo.
What?
Hajime no Ippo is the best anime.
Is that the one where they fight each other with their butts?
No, that's Kaicho.
Kaijo?
That's plot. But that is
Yeah,
what
that's
it's on.
Kaijo.
I don't know what the fuck.
Hajime no Ippo is a boxing anime.
I like. Yeah, I have this weird. I don't know what it is. I just have this weird, like, habit of just plucking hairs out of my beard for some reason. I know it's a terrible habit.
Person. You're gonna start
Yeah.
plucking bugs after it soon enough.
Plucking buds.
What's they gonna live?
No idea what you guys are talking about.
Beard. Bug man.
So the Mortal
Ugh.
Kombat movie was pretty okay.
Yes.
Everyone's been fucking talking about that for a little while now.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk about this week before my mind was burnt out of my skull. The Demon Slayer movie came out.
Yes.
I
Civilization.
think I told you guys this story last night. Or maybe I didn't, because I was purposely saving it for this moment in time where I was live on the air and could confirm the absolute fucking elitist degeneracy that is the anime community.
Oh god, why? What happened?
Wasn't people in cosplay, wasn't even people being rowdy, and not showering. So, for those of you who are aware, the new Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train movie came out in subbed and dubbed.
Oh god, here we go. People.
Now, I went with two of my good friends, Brittany and Ty. You are all acquainted with them, you know their personalities.
Yes.
Oh, God.
They didn't stop me from being the asshole that I was that night because it was that bad. So, we're sitting down, we're watching the movie, and I thought we were watching the sub. The movie flicks on, and it's in the wrong version. They accidentally played the dubbed version in the subbed theater, and in the dubbed theater, they played the subbed version.
Wow.
The minute the movie comes on, the second the first syllable is spoken in English, there was a gentleman behind us, and I'm using that term very fucking loosely, who started to scream, "Dubs are trash. Get this non-Japan made bullshit off of my screen."
He can go fuck himself.
To which I yelled out in the theater out loud, "Does it really matter as long as we get to see the fights?" To which got a laugh from most of the audience. And then this guy said, "No, it's diluting the source material and ruining the experience and making it something that it is not, and it shouldn't be played."
It's He probably could have just ended the whole thing with just saying, "I paid for subbed. I want the sub version."
That's what he started then screaming. He's like, I paid for sub. This is ridiculous. They shouldn't do this. This isn't. And he then proceeded to go outside while the movie was already 20 minutes in and the plot was just starting to go. They shut off the movie. And the manager came in and he said, we're going to be restarting the movie from the beginning in just a short while. We were already a half hour in. I don't know about you. I don't care if the movie's in fucking Mandarin. If you're if you're already a half hour into it, just deal with it.
It's it's really more like you should get mad at the theater though, because it's their incompetence that's like they made that like into the first place essentially.
And when they shut it off, the asshole behind us, and it's totally the theater's fault, but I can understand why, because how many instances of a movie do you have where all of a sudden it's in a different language? Same exact movie shot for shot, it just sounds different. The guy then went on his phone and started watching the movie in Japanese and yelling out spoilers. And then they
Wow.
were playing anime themes and singing at the top of their lungs as autistic as possible. Like purposely fucking up the lyrics, like that.
Wow.
I've heard pterodons hatch out of eggs.
Did you tell him to go back to the basement?
Effort. And I said, this is why we can't have nice things. And the guy goes, yes, but subbed is the best thing. Dubs are trash. All dubs are trash. No one should watch dub. If you watch
first of
dub,
all,
you're not a true fan.
James, I have to stop you. How old was this guy?
24, 25. I don't know.
Tell him to go back to the basement and hug his waifu body pillow like the bitch he is.
I then said, so let me get this straight. You're starting this whole fight and throwing a hissy fit because the movie was in a language that you understand.
Should have called him a neckbeard.
He had one.
Fucking cool.
Fucking neckbeard, man.
He then screamed "Nani," and I was like, "You're already dead, bro, and you're gonna die a virgin." So then we sat there for another 20 minutes until they flicked it back, and they didn't flick it back on. I got fed up, and just lucky enough, they happened to start the dubbed version that we were watching at 7:45. So I'm like, fuck this, I'm going to go watch the movie we were watching because I just want to see what happens now, and I don't want to hear these guys being asshats. This is not the audience I want to sit through. So I got up, I scouted out the theater with the movie. It started at 7:45. There was one of the ticket collectors in the hallway, and I said, did they restart the version over there as well? He goes, yes, they're restarting both. And I said, but the movie I was just watching started in the theater on our left, right? At 7:45. And usually how long are the previews? Goes on at what, 8:05? Movie comes on at around 8:15. I look down, it's 8:13. I walked into the other theater. I texted Ty and Britt. I'm like, just come and walk over and we watch the rest of it in a different theater.
Wow.
So can we all make a rule? If a movie is flicked on, and yes, if it's not exactly the experience you paid for, but it's basically the same thing, it just sounds different, don't get up and throw a hissy fit and start cursing out strangers. There's no need. We're all there to watch some demons get slayed. And I honestly don't care what language.
Stop you there. Your first mistake was going to go see an anime movie in the theater.
Oh, of course. Well, one of the friends I went with bought the ticket for me. So
you should have told them thank you, but no thank you. I will pay you back. It's not worth it.
I honestly thought it was going to be way worse than what it was. That honestly was like the bare minimum of toxicity that I expected, and the fact that that was the only incident that occurred was fine with me. And I would always buy the tickets for the dub version. You want to know why? There were 2 couples in that theater, and that was it.
People really hate dubs that much.
Yeah.
It's actually, that is very upsetting nowadays.
And I don't understand it because it's the same exact story, just told with a different voice. What does it matter?
I'm annoying. I have to stop you. Like, what they dub in a sub watcher. I mainly watch dub, but in all honesty, I do have to admit I didn't like the Demon Slayer dub that much. But I honestly could watch it as many times, and I still wouldn't have a problem with it. There's not that much problem without like a dub anime at all.
Yeah.
So much better.
And like, if you were already a half hour into the fucking version, would you would just accept it? Like,
Yeah, which either one, it doesn't even matter. I fucking just watch the movie because I'm there for the movie. But people gotta just ruin it. I don't understand people.
Dub is just superior dubbing. Okay, it's how I learned my Japanese.
And John says dubbed equals small PP.
John is one of those people who does not like dub, so I can
well,
understand.
I'd rather have a small dick than none at all. So
Exactly.
Listen, when you watch sub, you learn Japanese, so that way when you travel back to Nihongo or whatever.
Nihongo.
Nihongo.
I'm sorry. What the? You mean you got to go back to Japan?
Listen, English is hard. Neckbeard is hard.
The neckbeard was hard the minute he heard, Nezuko in Japanese because he's a fucking sick pedophile.
Dubbed equals Kevin's house in Atlanta.
Oh shit, that was a good one.
Listen, it's animated, and Nezuko's now a demon, so my life-size body pillow's okay.
It's really fucking not.
Hold on, I gotta sip in waifu.
Oh my god. You gotta sip in waifu?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh god, Zero.
It's a
No idea
choice
what
you
else to do
get.
with it.
This is the Dwight Fairfield experience.
Oh my god.
Love this man. You don't understand how much I love this man.
Dude. He was a blast last night. He's a blast now. But yeah, I just can't believe.
Wait. Tyler, why did you do the Seth Rogen laugh?
What?
Did you do the Seth Rogen laugh?
Did I laugh?
But you pulled it off. You did the Seth Rogen laugh. You pulled it off perfectly.
I didn't even notice. Really?
Yes.
Oh man. Yeah. Moral of the story, people. If movies come on, don't fuck with the movie. Like, I didn't know that was that big of like a lack of common sense in the average human being. But then I remembered I wasn't dealing with humans. I was dealing with fucking otakus.
Yeah, I don't.
They don't enjoy the art. They enjoy,
They enjoy being superior by forcing other people to enjoy it the way they feel it should be enjoyed and no other way.
Honestly, like,
right on my mouth.
Only superior form.
Alright, dude, let's be real. The only time you're ever gonna get a girl in your life if you talk like that is if you fucking buy a figurine. So.
For your information, I have 12.
I want to get one of Sarah's Victoria. Not gonna lie.
It's acceptable. We accept those here.
And it's fucking what's her name? Red haired bitch from Evangelion. No, the red haired bitch from Evangelion. I forgot her name.
The vegetable that he jerked off to?
Yes.
Asuna?
Asuka.
No. Asuka.
Asuka, Yoko Littner, Nezuko-chan, Megumin.
Negu-chan. Alright. I feel bad for anyone who refers to their figures as Chan or Samas. Like, what the fuck, man?
Luffy-sama.
That's cringe. I know somebody who's got a One Piece tattoo of Luffy's scar on their face, and it's hilarious.
I'm saving up all my good cook boy points so I can get Nakama on my beak.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Shut up.
You saving up $2,000 so you could go to Japan?
Yes, but I keep spending my money on waifus and gacha games.
Yeah, people who like talk like that, I guarantee you, the first thing they do to Japan is go to those used panty vending machines.
Pretty sure they don't have those anymore. If they do,
No, they
then
do. They 100%
they
do.
have those. Oh, okay, Japan, you have a problem.
No, they have profit.
It's still a problem.
Like, they understand what kind of a culture they've created, and they understand how to make bank on it.
It was the way of the samurai, live and die by the sword. Now it's like, oh, we're just gonna sell these used panties out.
Ah, yes, to live and die by the waifu and the tsundere, of course.
I think I got Rinko Shaka. I want Sugar Toes.
Zero, I
Yes.
think you need to stop, or else you're not gonna be able to stop.
Zero, you have sex appeal. Stop.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you playing?
Nothing. Shut up.
How long has Quake been on?
For about 5 minutes.
That's fair.
I started the third time. He literally said that stupid neckbeard like joke.
People are accurate.
Yeah. But I will say this, Demon Slayer.
Ready, Neckbeard gets
My
on.
God.
The movie was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, I was genuinely surprised at how good it was. I thought it was gonna suck.
What?
The movie.
The
Oh.
movie.
The movie.
The movie.
Oh shit! I forgot we were talking
know,
about a movie.
Titanic.
The Hopper.
The Hopper.
The Hopper.
Yeah. I was also shocked at the Mortal Kombat movie because I saw it was getting panned critically, even by like nerd critics on YouTube and stuff. But I thought it was pretty good.
I was offended because they did not have representation within Chun-Li. Come on, guys. She is an Asian character. It belongs in Mortal Kombat.
Zero, I'm punching you the next time I see you.
Listen, I deserve it.
We know.
I definitely deserve it. It's still the best joke I've ever heard.
What the
It's-
fuck?
You guys don't remember that someone wrote an article on how like someone thought that like
No, I think
Chun-Li
he's
was
saying
Mortal
what the
Kombat.
fuck to the Quake level.
Oh. See, Tyler, this is why I out out in school. You never pay attention to me.
What? No.
I hope you explain that to the teacher during the next parent-teacher conference.
Okay.
Because I set her chair on fire.
Okay, listen, right? I'm sitting here, and speaking of movies, I just came across this on Tinder, like, not Tinder, but Twitter. Fucking,
What the fuck are you doing on Tinder that you come across this stuff?
no, okay.
It's a very
I don't
good
know.
question. What the hell?
I meant to say Twitter, you fucks.
Sure you did. But
Tyler,
continue.
are you struggling to read again?
No. I'm fucking hungover, and I'm annoyed.
Yeah, he's hungover.
Anyway, did you guys know that last year there was a new Pinocchio film and it received 2 Oscar nominations, and I've never heard of it until now?
There was a Pinocchio movie last year?
Yes.
Jesus.
When now? What the fuck?
And I'll show the... Here's basically a photo of it. Real quick. Just sure.
Where's the Discord?
Alright, what the fuck is that?
Witness. I was not prepared for that image to come up tonight.
Hold on. My God. Okay.
Pinocchio
Why?
got a girlfriend. She would ask him to lie to him. To lie.
I hate you right now, James.
I ain't never seen this in my life.
And you want to know what
Where
would make that?
did this?
You want to know what would make that situation more awkward, James?
What?
And she gets a little too into it, and then she's like, "I fucking lie to me right now, Pinocchio, do it." And he's like, "I love you," and then she's like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Or you just be like, that dress doesn't make you look fat. Bwong!
And he's, I didn't sleep with your mother.
That's gotta suck, like, in a day-to-day. Could you imagine that? Hey, babe, do you think I look good in the... Like, hey, did you like what we had for dinner last night? Yeah, it was good. Bwong!
It was
Literally,
definitely
like,
dinner.
every conversation.
You'd have to make some generalized statements like every single time somebody asks you anything, in case like you get caught in a lie. Essentially, you'd have to generalize everything. Did you like my dinner last night? I thought I didn't think it was that good. Did you like it though? It was certainly dinner, honey.
The food was edible. Yes.
The food was edible.
Oh, God.
Imagine like fucking every time he imagine like if he was like a full size man fucking like puppet or some shit like that, and like instead of his nose it just
Aren't we all arguably full-sized man puppets? Nah, I'm kidding.
Only if you get possessed by a demon. That's what
I am
one of
the
them
demon.
taught me.
That's what Wonder Woman taught you? What?
No, I said that's what a demon taught me.
that's how a demon teaches you.
Haw.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh my god, I need to get the
Okay.
Ultra Instinct on a fucking keybind for the soundboard.
How many copyright infringements do you want to give me?
Enough.
Listen, I have it turned off for now, but like the minute we're off air, I'm using them again.
Well, yes, you can use the soundboard. You just gotta make sure it's not copyrighted material. Or
Is
some
a
shit.
Wilhelm scream copyrighted?
No, no. Wilhelm scream has been like a thing ever, dude.
Ever.
Yeah, like that's perfectly fine to use.
But video game sound effects are a no.
Because it depends. Because Twitch did a awful job, like implementing their like copyright system. Like, oh yeah, now you can get claimed for a fucking sound effect that 12 different video games used.
Okay,
And-
so I have an idea for a drinking game. Drink
Yes.
every time Twitch does something right.
You will be the most sober person on the planet Earth.
Get drunk, so
Oh, I'm sorry, we can't have like the liver of a god, Kevin.
oh, the liver of a god. Who the hell are you talking about?
He's just tall.
I'm not even that tall. You have not seen me yet.
Nope. No, I don't think I will.
Oh no, you will. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, you'll see Kevin eventually.
That was aggressive.
Secondly, I am the smallest one here.
Yeah.
Well, you are the thickest one, though.
True. But I'm still small. I clock in at 5 feet 5 inches.
I'm 5'7", dude, so.
Yeah. There's the tallest.
Yeah. Yeah. I am like so out of it tonight.
I am
I
too.
don't- Like, I don't even know how I was able to function and like order food at a restaurant today, let alone go to like a movie theater and select times and seats.
Like it really is just like especially like after a night of drinking.
It
I'm
is.
perfectly okay.
Yes, because you didn't drink it all.
Smart man.
Yeah.
I didn't realize when I got home today. I looked at my phone. I picked it up in the morning. There was something on the back of it that was like stuck to it. And I thought for a minute I left my phone near the fire and it melted it. No, I drunkenly made a s'mores and it was marshmallow charred onto the back of my phone.
Fuck.
And I was like, because I was holding my phone, I called my dad just to make sure like he was still coming or whatever. We were still on for the movie today. And all of a sudden I'm holding it up to my phone, and as I'm on the phone, I'm like, why do I smell burning marshmallow? It's because there was marshmallow on my phone.
Holy shit. You had a good time with your parent.
Had a good time with what?
Glad you had a happy time with your parent. My parent sucks.
I mean, it's kind of an awkward situation with my dad at the moment, but you know, it's fine.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I mean, I can talk about it on air because it's kind of funny.
I mean, you sure you want to talk about that on air?
I won't use names.
You did
All
say
I'm
he's your
going to
dad.
say is, and I'll pose this question to our lovely audience. How would you feel if your dad was dating someone the same age as you? And
To
we'll
beat
just
his
leave it at that.
I honestly think I'd have to beat his ass on principle alone.
I had a funny thought about it though. Every time like we go to a restaurant in the movies, I am dying to hear them ask, "Oh, you're here today with your two kids?"
Wow. Oh, hell no.
Just to see his face. I also crack jokes at him all the time and tell him he's an old man and that he's going into a home. He then proceeds to say, "You cheating little bastard, you're out of the will."
Out of my will.
I beat him in go-karts and Tetris, so I was like 5. Or no, that was way more recent, 12 maybe. I don't know. It's interesting. I found out my dad's girlfriend was in the anime today, and now my dad's gonna be tortured and has to sit through animes. So that's gonna be fun to hear about.
Your girlfriend's father. It's anime.
My father's girlfriend, not
Yeah,
my
your father's
girlfriend's father.
girlfriend. Sorry.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Sorry. Your father's.
I am currently
anime.
a lone wanderer.
I know, and I fucked up. That was my bad.
It's fine. I fucked up too. That's why I'm single.
Oh, you did not fuck up. We know that already.
Eh. We'll talk more when I'm not being recorded.
It's fair.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's a really, really shitty podcast right now.
Yeah.
Really? It's that bad? I don't know. The story about like, the Wii being fucking pissed off about an anime in dub. It's funny to me.
I should have asked Ty to come on the show. Maybe next week.
Eh.
You don't have a choice. You have to force him to come on the fucking show. It's like it's avoiding. He knows goddamn he's gonna get roasted about the whole underwear thing.
I forgot about that. It's honestly the furthest thing from my memory right now.
Well, it has to be done. It has, and when it does, I have to get fucking Anthony on there too, because he said he demands to be on there when he's there.
I don't think I know Anthony.
He was on the podcast with us once as a guest. He was like, put it this way: he was in the chat, in the PS4 chat, when that whole underwear.
Gotcha.
Or at least a good 12 witnesses to that. 12.
He explained the
I can't-
context to me of the like underwear thing, and it still didn't help him. Because just that single line of "What are you doing wearing my underwear?" It's great. Oh man. Yeah, it was also just a shitty week. Like just dead. My emotional well-being is a whole other story. So, but yeah, it was just a dead week.
Week for
Yeah.
you guys. Shit, wish it was for me.
I'm just
think
really
I played.
tired.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, it is almost 12. We could wrap this up around 12.
We'll keep going. Let you know.
We'll go until we're ready to fucking pass out. I gave up Valheim to be here, so.
You gave
Yeah,
up
love-
sanity. Well, somewhat.
I gave that up. Of all the things I've lost, Kevin, I miss my mind the most.
Where is my mind?
Get somewhere.
The only Pixie song that everyone knows.
I didn't even know that was a Pixie song.
I didn't even know that was. I didn't even. Pixies were a thing.
I know of a group named the Pixies. I just didn't know that was theirs.
Yeah, it was in Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Yeah, everyone who's seen the movie knows that song.
All right. What is your opinion on that movie as a whole?
I'll talk
I
about it.
think it's a good. I think it's a masterpiece.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Tyler,
Yeah.
what do you think of Fight Club? You've seen the film, have you not?
I saw bits and pieces here and there, and I have the book, but I haven't honestly. I can't honestly say I it. Like one of those. It's one of those like anarchist wet dreams sort of things.
I'm sorry. In particular, do you mean your wet dream, or do you mean anybody else's wet?
Anarchist wet dream.
Mine then.
Personally, I don't care for the movie. I
Sure.
don't think it's a good movie. I think it is an unorganized clusterfuck.
Hey, no, technically that's the happening. The happening is a clusterfuck.
That's why I don't watch horror movies. That and because I'm scared.
The
It
Happening is
wasn't
not
even
a horror.
movie. You're literally running away from the air.
It's
Oh no,
the
the air's
Happening
gonna kill us. It's the COVID virus.
is a
Wait,
comedy.
is that the one where Mark Wahlberg talked to the plants?
Yes.
Yep, that's the movie.
Like, I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
I
Yeah,
feel like The
but yeah.
Happening was the very early alpha stages of The Last of Us. Like they were just trying to figure out how to do apocalypse narratives at that time.
And fucking clickers.
I still never finished those games.
I mean, The Last of Us 1 is fine. I still haven't played The Last of Us 2, even though there's so much mixed reviews about it.
Yeah,
See, and there's one of the people with the mixed reviews now.
because it won awards that it didn't deserve to win. And the fact that Doom Eternal didn't win Best Soundtrack is still fucking heresy.
And the fact that alone that we haven't had a Doom Animal Crossing crossover yet is also heresy.
Doom Crossing.
Cries and Neil Drunkman.
I mean, it's not a bad game. It just has a really shitty plot. Like gameplay wise, they said it improved in all aspects. Like a re-release or see they had some potential there with it. And I don't even care like making Ellie romantically interested in women. That's whatever. Just you pulled the trigger on Joel way too fucking early.
But a strong female lead, that's the thing.
And playing as the villain in a game works. when you give a shit about the villain.
We had an angry, muscly teenage girl pissed at him.
Which, fine, but I don't know.
Fucking okay. I have to reiterate what I said because I'm fucking mic was muted. This whole thing is a shit show.
Another generic shit show starring the generic crew.
All right, so reiterating what I said, if your goal is to make a character like it is for the character to win the audience over, then why would you start off like having the character that you want people to like kill a character that people already well established liked in the first place, and then go through all this trouble, like through an uphill battle essentially, especially if you're playing like a couple hours as like a character that is already established, like, playing as Ellie, the established character, already for like the first few hours, like and now like doing a switch around for like the last half of the fucking game, like as the character that is supposed to magically win you over somehow, and it's like it doesn't work, like from a writing perspective. I don't know why they did that.
I believe what they were trying to do was subvert expectations. And they did. Because everybody knew Joel was the face of the franchise. And Naughty Dog, with its agenda, whatever that agenda is, I'm not saying whether it's good or bad or whatever, but it impacted creative decisions that ultimately affected the final outcome of the story. And because of that, they got so concerned with pushing that forward, and they lost the art of good storytelling.
They
And
focused too much like on the whole idea of subverting the expectation that they essentially like they undermined the entire narrative and pretty much sacrificed it just for it essentially. And that's why it's a terrible like game. Story's awful.
It functions fine. The story is just bad. And it goes back to, and I've said this numerous times, that whole
a lot of bad games work.
Yeah. It's the way the game plays versus how the story of the game is told. And because of that, it lost probably one of the most anticipated sequels of all time. Like, it just lost. It was a fucking it flopped. Like, it sold a lot of copies, but you pissed off so many fans that I don't think a lot of them will look at that franchise again.
Basically.
And yeah.
Yeah, but Kevin, and I hope you weren't expecting like spoilers. I think we did spoil quite a bit actually.
The game, I mean, bro, like literally day one, the game was pretty much spoiled for me. So I was like, oh, okay.
The game was spoiled when the script leaked, and people were fuming then.
That too. Yeah. At this point, I mean, I'm still gonna probably play just to like the experience of being pissed at the game.
Here's the thing,
I really did enjoy the first one. The first one was honestly very enjoyable, and
DLC to it.
Okay.
I think too, you need to play them back to back, and that was the problem with The Last of Us. It took so long to get that sequel out there. It was teased for years. I'm pretty sure that was shown as early as 4 years before it was done. And I get it; it's a big game, but
like, I don't really like if the game is good though, time would make a difference in between.
Absolutely. It's why seasons on TV have recaps, because you need to be reminded of what the fuck you're doing. And I think if you play the two of them back to back, you're okay and you're more accepting of the story. But if you haven't and you were waiting to see Joel and Ellie's next chapter and where that story was going, you'd be a little pissed off, because I think it was what? They kill him off 30 minutes in? Not even.
And the whole oh, it's like they're both like Joel and Ellie are like the main characters of like the first game. Like so it was just so it should be like well expected and established that oh yeah they're the two main characters in a sense basically. And it's like then you kill one of the main characters off, especially so early on, like and especially in a way that doesn't feel deserved.
And if the game would have opened up, I think the fact that he was killed by Abby was the problem, because she had nothing to do with the group that he pissed off at the end of the last game.
Papa, welcome to the show.
If it was literally a jump cut to him running, holding her, they were making it through the woods, and like the scene was him sprinting and fighting, and in the fighting he gets bruised and she sees it and she's flipping out and she tries to help, and he just got shot like by a stray bullet or something, that would have been a more impactful death than what we got. Because I don't think killing him off was necessarily a bad idea for the story. Like, you knew he would. In the last game, too, they toyed with it and, like, hinted at it. That expectation was built up. People went in knowing Joel was going to die, regardless of spoilers. It's just the emotions weren't built on properly, and the way it was done just totally was bad.
It's because they're trying to like shock value. Like, if anything, it was more obvious that he was probably going to die at the end. Of course, they're like, no, let's shock people and let's kill them off in the beginning. And it's like
it had Game of Thrones syndrome. That's
and
exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. It was a waste, a big fucking waste.
I agree. There was a lot of potential there, and it was just ripped and teared.
There should have never been. It should have just stayed one single game.
The way it ended, it had to get a sequel.
No,
because
it was fine the way it was.
Because Joel's actions in the first game warranted a response. There was consequences. He knew what he did, and he knew what he was signing up for, and signing his own death warrant.
I disagree.
I agree with that.
Because it was because the Fireflies were shown, like this is the way they set it up in the original game, and I know because I've played this game like quite a bit as like back in the day, so the way it was set up, and if you looked through all the documents stuff like that, you could tell like how the lore was set up. Like it wasn't even guaranteed that these like Fireflies they were going to get this out of Ellie. Essentially, if they even found someone she's not the first one that they like attempted to do this to, and many people who are apparently immune to this like died in the process. Like they don't go to how many they have done this to, but she wasn't the first. She wasn't going to be the last. She wasn't going to be the magic. It wasn't even like guaranteed that she was the magic one essentially that was going to give the cure at the end of it. So her death would have meant literally nothing, if anything. The first game. So if like I don't honestly know if Joel knows that per se, like as a character, but if as the player you know this essentially. So there's reasonable doubt in that sense.
Oh yeah. They were shady as fuck. And they were willing to kill children in order to accomplish their goals. That's not exactly a good organization.
They also promised Joel payment as well as like in the form of like weapons, a weapons shipment essentially, and they basically like they just took Ellie from him and just threatened to kill him. They can just tossed him out essentially. So they screwed him out of a payment too, essentially. They weren't even gonna pay him either. So I feel like he was completely like so you honestly felt justified at the end.
Yeah, exactly. They take the time to develop those emotional connections.
Wait,
it's almost like writing is a tool.
Kevin, please tell me we didn't spoil the first game for you.
Played the first. I just said I played the first.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get dude. Like I
I
was
played
about
the
to say
first game
like
and played the DLC. Like it was free on PS4 a while back, and I bought it and I played it already.
okay, like I was
The
like
games I
wondering,
have not
like
played, I have not played like the Uncharted series yet.
I haven't-
Uncharted was great.
Spoil that.
Hey.
I played Bioshock, I finished that and all of that, and the whole fucking loop-de-loop of that bullshit.
Uncharted 1 through 3 is great. Uncharted 4 is meh.
I didn't play 4. I only played 1, 2, and 3.
Because like four was like 4 was an okay send off. I liked it, but there was like obviously some things like in it because Neil Druckmann directed
Let's leave it at
Uncharted
that.
4.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Any
Hey.
more?
My friends from another Discord came in.
The hell? Turkey? What the fuck?
Hey Marv, hey Brian, hey John, what's up?
Miss Shadowpunk 30.
Yeah, that's my friend Brian.
Coolio.
Penis.
Oh man.
Oh man. Hey, Bryce, dude. Like, I don't think I've ever felt this shot before in my whole life, dude. And we're talking about Last of Us right now, and it's so fucking. This thing has
Emotionally
been.
draining.
We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel of things to talk about right now.
A lot to talk about. How would you feel if they actually did make a Bioshock movie? No, I would absolutely be pissed at that. Just finishing the game.
Who would be a good like director for a Bioshock movie?
The fucking person, literally the team who made the fucking game, because anybody else, and I don't see that shit working out.
Yeah, that's not how video game adaptations work, Kevin. The teams who deserve to make things
I
don't
know,
make
that's
things.
the unfortunate fucking thing, because people are stupid. It's like, hey,
Tarantino.
it's like, let's put 2 and 2 together. Like, if the games worked out, maybe we should get the people who worked in the fucking games to make the movie.
Or all you need to do is get the guy who wrote the fucking graphic novel that the franchise was inspired by to
Yeah.
write the screenplay.
That too.
All it comes down to.
Alan Moore called. He wants his comment back.
Anything Alan Moore does is great, and I honestly do not like. I want and do not want a Sandman adaptation, but I know it's going to be fucked up as bad.
Isn't that Neil
Uh,
Gaiman?
Is it Neil yeah, it is Neil Gaiman. I'm sorry.
I was like, Alan Moore did Purple Dick in Space or Blue Dick in
My
Space.
bad. I got confused in there for a sec, but no.
Is that an actual live train station? Yeah, it's a looped train station in the background.
I always want to know where the guy is going.
He's going nowhere. He's coming back to this train station. Get back on again. It's a loop, just like the show.
Yeah.
We're forever waiting for a train that's not going to get here.
Story of my life.
But
I need that on a sound effect button.
yeah, that's an idea for a sound effect you can add.
Imagine you find that as a sound effect, but it's actually just the Pornhub intro.
What the fuck?
Would we get copyright struck if that
Mm.
played?
No, it's kind of a meme.
Are memes public domain? Is that how that works?
No, but
Yeah.
I doubt Pornhub cares. It's
Not unless you pay for premium.
yeah. I mean, but YouTube also has premium service.
I have it. It's great. Fuck ads. And it was the only way to watch Cobra Kai, so for a while.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Damn.
Cannot wait for that
I-
last season finally.
Yeah, it's only getting one more, which saddens me, but you know what? That's all it needs. Because at
Really
this
is.
point, you need Robbie versus Miguel, and that's it. Like, legit, you need that grudge match.
Something tells me it's not going to be Robbie versus Miguel. It's probably going to be like.
It has to be. It's been about both of them from the start.
That means it's going to be his daughter versus like Robbie.
No,
Sam's
Sam's not strong enough. I'm telling you. It's going to be Robbie versus Miguel again. Because he needs a rematch. Because they needed a score breaker. Miguel won the first one. Robbie won the second. Now they need the third to settle it out.
That's true.
And now Robbie's gonna have like his full martial arts potential reached because of Kreese.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
He may be insane, but he does know what the fuck he's doing.
Well, yeah. He trained Johnny, so. Eagle Fang Karate, I love it. I want to get. I wanted to get. They make a face mask with it on it, and I wanted it.
The fucking kills. Oh, they're probably gonna, without a doubt, I'm gonna love. They're probably gonna be arguing like all hell the next season about what the hell they're gonna call their dojo since they can find it.
There's still two separate dojos because they each have their own team and are competing against each other.
No doubt Johnny's gonna do something stupid like we're gonna call it Miyagi-Do Eagle Fang Karate, some kind of bullshit. Combination of the two.
I mean, they both are going to have different colored gis on. I can't wait to see when they come out for that final tournament. And Cobra Kai's in the yellow and black. Eagle Fang should be in red and white. And then Miyagi-Do will just be regular gis. I'm curious to see if they find a way to bridge the gap between the two styles. Because if you combine the practices of Cobra Kai with the mentality of Miyagi-Do, you will create the most badass teenagers on the face of the planet.
Exactly true. It's not because the whole arguing they had was like, oh, style's bad, it's too aggressive, theirs is too. It's not that either style is bad, it's just how, like, they're being taught. It's simple.
Yeah. Because fucking Kreese is a mental whack job.
Well, it's Johnny into that, and that's how Johnny got that mentality for a while until he finally said, oh, maybe this is actually wrong.
Yep. Besides, snakes are scary. Nobody likes snakes.
I like snakes.
Sorry to hear you say that.
I had a large
God.
I had a large boa constrictor on my neck once.
That is my
Dude.
nightmare.
My dick
I
is.
don't have a problem with lizards. I have a problem with snakes myself, honestly.
Alligators freak me out, though. Not gonna lie.
Oh, well, they should. I mean, they're gonna fucking eat you. They don't play no shit.
But snakes are the only animal where, and this is how bad it gets, I physically can't go down the aisle they're in the stores. Like if I'm in a Petco or something, I physically can't go down that aisle.
And
I'm going to buy a small, tiny snake now.
don't you fucking do that to him.
I will name
If
him
it's like a
James.
corn snake or something, I won't freak out, but I will never go near it. I've been social distancing with reptiles since I was like 5.
You never rodents. As a kid.
Rodents don't bother me. They just smell bad.
No. King. Was it mice? Mice scared the shit out of me. You do it.
Really?
I had a mice crawl up on my leg when I was a kid.
Then don't ever read a short story called Three Skeleton Key, man.
Skeleton Key. I don't think I've ever read that.
It's about a lighthouse, and a bunch of these Norwegian rats were on a freighter shipping goods, and they ate the boat and floated over to this lighthouse island, and swarms of rats attacked these guys.
Nope. You do it.
I had to teach an entire unit on that. It was cool.
No.
Did you know the average rat produces over 35,000 descendants in a single year?
We not.
I don't like rats either.
That's fair.
The last worst experience I've had with rats was like going in my junkie cup. Imagine your boss telling you have to clean out a fucking field. The field is full of field mice.
At that point, you just take gasoline and a lighter and have fun with it.
That's what I was gonna say. He do, but he was like, "You can't do that. That's like arson. You're gonna get fired for that."
If I'm gonna get fired, it's gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
Sure as hell is.
Damn.
Yeah.
Blaze of glory.
Fucking hate snakes. I understand why people are scared of stuff. Anything could be terrifying enough.
See, snakes I'm okay with.
With
I mean,
snakes?
we say snake cloaca something.
Oh,
Yeah. So it really goes without saying that like
Zero likes snakes.
Likes them.
I also like spiders.
nope. Can't do that either. Can't do tarantulas.
I wasn't terrified of spiders until I played Grounded.
Essentially anything venomous I'm okay with.
Venomous?
That's
Venomous, poisonous.
Yes. If it bites and then you get sick from the bite, then yes, it's venomous. I'm double checking. Like, you are okay with the type of creatures?
Yeah.
Why? Are you somehow immune?
No.
no, it's being that intimate with a creature that's close to death.
I just like anything that like spits out poison. Damn, let me fucking be me, guys.
Just date a white girl named Ashley.
So, wow. Okay.
Date a
Attack 'em.
Karen if you like to live that dangerously, man. Jeez.
I said toxic, not nuclear.
Fair. Fair and balanced, as all things should be.
They're imbalanced. All things should be.
Fuck. Y'all don't have Disney Plus, do you?
No.
Yeah, Disney Plus.
You do?
Really do.
I don't
Falcon
have...
and the Winter Soldier is my new favorite Marvel thing ever of all time.
I just finished watching it yesterday.
Holy shit. I'm not going to talk spoilers because
Well, what most people say is they technically it should have actually that was actually not supposed to be the ending. Actually rushed it.
that if that was a rush production, God, I would love to see what they would do with more time because that was like fucking amazing.
Because that's why it was only 6 episodes.
Dude, that was 6 episodes of pure orgasms. Like, oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, the entrance and everything like that. I'm not gonna spoil, but yeah, it was honestly great. They did like even though it was rushed, they did really really good.
And they threw in Elaine from Seinfeld, which I didn't expect. No Seinfeld fans.
I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
I'll say who she's playing. Kevin, do you know who it is?
I don't remember actually. Who was she?
Madam Motherfucking Hydra.
Oh right.
Yeah. So the next phase of the MCU is gonna be nuts.
Fucking Jerry Seinfeld just walks into the Hydra base, and he's just like, what are you doing here?
Please tell me we get Jerry Seinfeld as fucking the Beyonder. I would lose my shit. What's up with that? All these multiverses. You're starting shit. There's multiple verses. What's happening here? I'd love it.
All I know is I think the Loki series that starts what, June 11th?
Which one?
I think the Loki series starts June 11th.
I'm hyped for that.
I don't know where they're gonna go to the next phase. Like so, technically now we do have a Captain America now, so we do have a leader of sorts.
Yeah.
Fucking Marvel just starts to slowly turn into motherfucking Seinfeld.
No, I kind of feel like our new Captain America needs like at least another Iron Man. To, like,
the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a franchise about nothing.
And the next Iron Man, Jason Alexander.
Technically, I don't know.
No, Jason Alexander is MODOK. Come on.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, no. Danny DeVito was MODOK.
Yeah. MODOK's getting a show, isn't he?
Yeah, on Hulu. It's an animated show. I don't know why they're doing it.
Because Robot Chicken got paid money.
That's
Wait, the Robot Chicken creators are doing that show?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I didn't know. Okay, see, that makes it more worth. Okay, that I have to watch now.
I'm just terrified for when Deadpool gets involved in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You technically know he's in the universe now.
Because the amount of jokes he's made not being under the banner of the mouse, and now that he can proudly wear Mickey Mouse ears and not get copyright struck and make Disney references is going to be insane.
Why they actually technically something like not too many people know about. They came out with a Once Upon a Deadpool movie. It's actually a test run for him joining Marvel.
Yeah, it was PG-13, right?
Yeah, it was basically a test run to see if they can make a PG-13 Deadpool movie work and like so many.
You could. It would just suck because like part of the character's thing is like the over-the-top violence. And after Wolverine, I think it's totally okay if we allow, R-rated superhero movies every now and again.
It just depends on the hero, is all. If they're gonna worst comes to worst, let's say they didn't put him into the movies, but they put him on like a Disney Plus show exclusively, that could work.
Blade should be rated R, and if it's not, I will cry.
It should, but they're probably not going to do it, which is unfortunate.
Wesley Snipes also has to give the okay, whoever takes his place. If he's not going to reprise his role.
Okay. He said it's okay. What's his name? Mahershala Ali taking the role of Blade. I think it's supposed to be set maybe like in the early 2000s, if I remember right. But Blade's technically older than he looks.
Yeah.
He should be. Wesley Snipes should just be in Blade. Like, continue from where.
Let's dance, motherfucker! Just bursts onto the scene. The first Blade is a great movie. It got weird after that. Objective is the word good is a very strong term there, Tyler.
Ryan Reynolds was great in Blade 2.
He was in 3, not 2.
I said 2 as in he was great
yes,
too,
as a part of it. I was like, how dare you? How dare you question my knowledge of a film franchise? Anyway.
Wasn't what's his name in there also as well? The guy who plays the Reedus was in Blade, if I remember right.
Yeah, he was in the second one.
Yeah.
But he died, I think.
Since I seen that.
Yeah,
Blade anime series is pretty good too, actually.
I've seen those, but like, I'm okay. Like, I don't need Marvel in anime. Marvel is fine as Marvel, But a Wolverine anime did look really good.
It was decent. I don't know why they made him have like a fucking pretty boy, but it was still decent.
Because he's Wolverine.
But they made an X-Men animated series, and anime, but that turned out good, and he didn't look like a fucking pretty boy in that.
Yeah. See, I just don't think Marvel's gritty enough, at least right now, in the image Disney has, in order to get, like, every movie being rated R. But they are making the entire theme and, like, tone of it all very fucking dark. Like,
we know the next big movie, for the Doctor Strange movie, that's supposed to be technically a horror movie.
Yeah, because isn't it directed by one of the big horror nuts?
Is it? The only thing I know is supposed to be horror, and we already know like what your name is in the movie. Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, she might become one of the big bads.
I hope not, but at the same time, I kind of hope. I kind of want to just see her go crazy.
My dude, she had an emotional breakdown and made an entire town in less than 5 minutes.
Crazier, put it that way.
She's pretty fucking unstable. And I could see like all of the heroes starting to go against the curve, Like Captain America being gone, like Steve Rogers being gone, clearly is a defining, hey, the lighthearted mood is now gone and the over positive emotional speeches are dead.
I said no, but you've already seen what happened in Falcon and Winter. Well,
yeah.
Yes, kids, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see where things go, especially with the new Spider-Man movie as well. Since Doctor Strange is gonna be in that.
Yeah, but isn't this supposed to be Spidey's swan song from the MCU?
He is supposed to still appear in there, supposedly. It's honestly hard to explain with everything on.
I just want more Tom Hardy Venom. I would love to see that Venom go up against Tom Holland's Peter Parker.
See, here's the thing I actually really wanted, which I know I'll never see in the MCU, which is unfortunate. I want to see Agent Venom. Love to see
They're
Agent.
paying enough attention to Flash where I could see that happening.
No, because Flash is still a teenager, and he doesn't really look like the. This Flash in the MCU doesn't exactly scream like Agent Venom to me.
I'll give you that.
Honestly, that's the most unfortunate thing. Like his whole backstory and how he became Agent Venom is honestly so fucking good. Yeah, we'll never see that.
Yeah, maybe not yet. They did Civil War, so anything's possible.
That's true. Also, that small rumor that we might get the Supernatural Avengers is also a thing, which I'd love to see.
The what?
Oh, Justice League Dark, right? Basically, like the Magic version of the Justice League team.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, yeah, that, but Marvel. Technically, they do have comics. They have some of the heroes that are like already in there.
Wasn't that the Strange Force or some shit? Or the
It was called
Illuminati?
Supernatural. It was literally called the Avengers of the Supernatural.
See, I heard
Strange
Supernatural and immediately thought the Winchester brothers, and I was like, no. Our fandom is
They had
toxic
them,
enough.
I can fucking see that.
Please, no. That is the
Yeah.
last thing I need.
Okay. At least we have to make a fucking cameo. That'd be fucking hilarious.
You know
if they
what?
do
I'd rather take the Supernatural fandom into the Marvel stuff than any single person who is like that toxic in an anime movie.
See, that's a fair argument. You've learned.
But that sucks. Wait a minute. Are all fandoms just slowly coercing into the less? You just dealing with the audience that's the least toxic, just so this way everybody can shut up and not deal with the toxic people?
Yes, that's literally geek culture nowadays. Unfortunately, geek culture.
No, geek culture doesn't exist anymore. It's now pop culture, and that's part of the fucking problem. These filthy casuals who think they're gamers with their Animal Crossing islands. Get out of here. How many were you there at the Fall of Reach? Were you there when Ezio Auditore?
Okay, first of all, be careful because a certain little midget who plays Animal Crossing watches this. If she hears that, she'll come after you.
And I have an island. Square up, Christina.
Shit.
No, Christina's a fucking OG. She was the president of the gaming club, god damn it.
She drinks like a fucking mule. Okay, see, I've signed my death warrant already now. Too late.
Just be careful. I don't know. Nah, I don't really give a shit. Gaming being more inclusive is fine.
Also, wait, last thing I gotta talk about, what the fuck is Josh Fest? Where the hell did this become a thing?
So, I believe, because
Yes.
I'm not 100% aware of this, I believe it came from Drake and Josh, and the episode where Josh fought a thug who was also named Josh.
That's where this fucking started from?
And
No.
then
No.
it
it
blew
started-
up.
No, you got it wrong.
Where did it start?
It started when the random guy, I got to all like as many Joshes as I can, like one single group up chat, and posted it as a meme essentially. And gentlemen, and I'm hoping you, I think you all know. I'm probably wondering why you're all here. And then they said, why? Because all of our names are Josh, and he's just like precisely at this same exact time on this date essentially. Hey, 1 year from now we will meet at these coordinates essentially. We'll all have a battle to the death. The one man who survives it will get to keep the name Josh. Brain well.
I was gonna say, wasn't that an old meme? And did the
Yes.
day actually come, and that's why it's fucking trending?
Yeah, and actually a whole bunch of Joshes came to the coordinates, and coordinates ended up being, oh, it's Josh Field.
That's great.
Where was this even happening?
Internet.
I mean, not even the Indian. Where did it happen? Like, they met up somewhere.
Let's do the one thing the internet is made for. Googling stupid questions about the internet. Ugh.
Fair enough.
The Josh meme. The Josh battle. Is Know Your Meme a thing still?
Surprisingly.
Josh Field, Nebraska.
Really?
It was in Josh Field, Nebraska. They all met.
Fucking Nebraska.
Nebraska Jots fight. Hordes of dudes named Josh meet to battle for the death of the title of being the one true Josh. This made it on Fox News. Holy crap.
It's just...
There's so
Yeah.
many Joshes.
Josh versus the Josh Swain fight. Josh fight, or just Josh versus Josh refers to a
Josh.
screenshot of a Facebook group message from April 2020, consisting of a number of people named Josh Swain, in which the original Josh gives the other members of the group specific coordinates and tells them to meet on April 24th, 2021 at exactly 12 p.m. for a battle royale who keeps the name, ultimately giving them a year to prepare. The screenshot inspired a number of image macros and Photoshop, referencing it throughout 2020 and 2021, particularly on Reddit and Facebook, increasing as the 24th of April neared. The popularity of the meme led to the original Josh Swain holding a charity event at Green Park, Nebraska for the Josh fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then it spread back in April of last year, and then it had a resurgence because it's actually here. My God, this is great. I see one of them. I'm posting it to the Discord in the locker room of memes. That's great. I forgot. That meme I remember from a while ago. I didn't realize it was coming back. Holy shit. Does this mean meme lore has consistency?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, no offense to Ciro, but Tyler, James
Yes.
should be worried.
Why?
They have common names. He gets it.
We have what in Maine?
They have common names.
We have common Maine. Oh shit.
You have common names.
Yeah, you realize that.
If
Fucking people around the world is named James, Tyler, or fucking Kevin.
we're having a Tyler fight, can we at least have it in Texas?
See, no, because James is an interesting one because you have big variations of nicknames for it, so no one needs to fight about it.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Jim.
Jimbo, J-Man, Big Man J. Like, there's a bunch.
Hey, so long as it's James, it's still a thing, so as far as I'm concerned.
I honestly hate with a passion being called anything but James, and I probably shouldn't say this on air because y'all are going to fucking do it. But then again, Tyler can't read, so haha.
Sure thing.
Why
Jimmy.
did you okay, you're making it worse for yourself.
He responds with it.
Why would you make that worse for yourself?
I'm very good at self-deprecation, trust me.
Okay, you've already called this man like gas station Jesus many times. He's gonna use that again.
Gas Station Jesus Clapton. That is his full official title.
I told you that story in confidence.
You said it on the podcast!
I told you all this story I told you all this story in confidence.
Told us that here. Didn't exactly really help you.
I'm pretty sure you told it like 5 weeks ago.
There's an update on that story actually. The woman actually, like the woman who's the mother of that guy that I helped out. Basically, she called the store and everything in the middle of like a rush and everything. She said, and he said that her son's like currently in the hospital and everything, but fine now. And that they're on their way to New York. Essentially, she told me like if it was okay to like use my work address to like send like a letter or like in the mail because apparently pay me back for like giving her son the $50 worth of gas. I think
Paying it forward, one good deed at a time, as a good patron should.
I mean, I told her like I tried to like tell her to know it was fine, but like okay, I'm gonna have to That's great. I'm gonna have to tell my manager about this. I expect a letter now. Great. I told my boss about it. He's just like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Just like see if you can probably get them to like. No, it's an old. She's an old lady, dude. I don't think she's gonna be able to figure out Venmo.
Yeah.
If it's a check though, I'm probably just gonna like. I'm probably just gonna not bother because it's like, I don't know, like you technically can do that through the mail and a check through the
What?
mail.
You could do a money order.
It's yeah, that thing that we have at my workplace that we always say the machine's broken for. Because nobody in my fucking workplace knows how to do one.
Yeah, that's fair. I never
Oh
had to
god.
do one at Target, and I'm grateful for that.
It's such a
Bad
rare thing.
Started
Like
thing.
like doing a money order for someone. I
Dude,
still
I don't
don't
even
I
know
know what
what
hated when people would give me checks. It's the most annoying shit in the world.
it's like. Okay, well, I guess I have to do this thing now where I have to like stamp it or something. Dude, the last retail I had job I had before, we didn't even bother accepting checks. We don't accept checks, even though we technically did. My manager's just like, no, it's too much of a hassle. Just say we don't. Technically do by the store policy. Tell them we don't.
Yeah.
Because it's just way too much of a hassle. It's like you have like 3 different methods of paying essentially. Like, why is it checkbook that you want to do? It's like the paying by check is like the weirdest thing ever. It's like you're not like not a not a laborer that's like done your like wiring in your house is reason to give me a check. Just give me like because you're buying a freaking you're buying like a tiny like foot mini hot tub.
Foot mini hot
But
tub.
tub.
There's a Asian market out in Nassau, and they were selling a bunch of those like foot baths, and I'm just like, why? Who uses that shit?
I use a foot bath sometimes.
Do you really? Oh
Yes,
yeah,
because
didn't you do it during a live stream?
uh yeah, I think I signed. I'm pretty sure. Like I did it because like it was before like this was during like the time where like my feet were just like hurting from just like walking around all day at work and everything, and feet were just getting absolutely just destroyed. And after and like and the only cure for it was just like soaking my feet. And that was like the time when my podiatrist just up and told me, yeah, you have disfigured fucking feet. You need like actually like very high arch fucking support in your
Orthotics
fucking
and
shoes,
stuff.
orthotics in your feet. Like, and I'm just like, oh, how disfigured are they? She showed me a fucking chart of a normal looking foot, and then just like, hey, see, this is how a
Normal
normal
foot,
foot.
Tyler's.
And here's it. She's literally pulled out a diagram of a normal foot, and then she pulled my X-ray out. She's just like, hey, here's how the bones are going like straight, essentially, and that's how they do balance and all that other stuff, basically. Yeah, and then she's like, here's your X-ray. Two of your like each like on the each of your foot, like your pinky and the other toe, essentially next to it, essentially, are disjointed and like curl inward, so you have trouble balancing. I'm like, oh, can you fix it?
Yeah,
No, that you're gonna
that's
have
a
to live with
problem.
that. Like, okay, I can't get drafted at least. That's shit.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? They're gonna find out and draft me anyway.
I don't know with my leg condition if I would be able to be drafted. And you know what? I'm honestly happy about that.
They'd probably put you like there was a spot in the likely, and or you just get to do more nothing.
Just throw me in a turret. It's fine.
Yeah, it's I don't know, like if I don't know if gunners like do my experience and knowledge of very bare bones. I don't know. I'm being completely clear.
Yeah. I don't know anything other than what I learned in Call of Duty, and that is about it.
And Arma.
We're not going to talk about that.
Arma.
No, talk about that.
I spent more time in Arma in the DayZ mod than the actual game, so
I mean, you play it mainly mods anyway.
yeah. It's a creative sandbox with military tactical realism. I still wanted to do the capture the island game mode. That seems like a lot of fun. Or the RP life.
The roleplay arc. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Berserk, Band of the Hawk is that game is still like on sale for like $30 right now.
The
You had me
Dreamcast
like
one?
fucking like.
What?
Oh, dude. You almost had me like, oh, what are they making another anime? Like a good one? Almost had me.
No, it's a video game.
Was
Dynasty
Berserk
Warriors clone.
2016 bad solely because of the way it looked?
Yes, honestly, it's a very it's a disservice to the like the whole series.
It should have.
Have you ever read the manga or no?
No.
Read the manga,
Reread,
Okay.
yeah, please. It's art, honestly.
and if you want, you can watch the original anime series that premiered. Not as
The
good.
'90s series is honestly literally
That's the
like,
one with the egg, right?
Yes,
yeah.
it's the one with the egg. The one with the egg.
The egg that if it wakes up screams and shatters all reality. You're like, what? And
Yes.
didn't some dude who's blonde turn out to be the biggest cuck on earth or something?
You're talking
Blonde?
about Griffith.
Yeah, that's his
He's
name.
not
I was
blonde,
gonna
he has
say
white hair,
Eagle.
but yeah, no. He's anime's worst villain for a lot of fucked up reasons.
Well, yeah, the Berserk world isn't exactly,
What is that?
PG-13.
Hey, you try waking up to literally monsters who want to kill, rape you, or do worse. A constant every
good.
damn day.
Honestly, I'm good. I've played Ark. I've lived that life.
Oh god, we were just talking. Okay, before I even came on, we were talking about that before. Because guess what we were playing? We were playing the fucking Forest.
Forest is nuts. What are you playing the Forest even on? Is it on PlayStation?
We're playing on PS4 with Eric and a few others.
The Forest, when it came out, was like one of the peak survival experiences, but now it's kind of prehistoric.
So that fucking game has my anxiety like on a whole different level. Eric is telling me, you're gonna see what's gonna happen in day 7, and I'm like, what's gonna happen on day 7? And I see these giant fucking arm things coming out trying to kill us.
Yep. It's been a hell of a time.
He's like, oh, there's also a cowman. And I'm like, what the fuck's the cowman? And I literally get tackled to the ground by these giant fucking.
I think it has a VR port.
Oh hell no. No. I'd do that. All I know is we're on day like 7 right now, and I am scared off my fucking ass. We literally made a boat because we know damn well we're gonna fucking get fucked up.
Yeah. I was playing Valheim all day. Great fucking game. I was worried to hop in VR because I was very nauseous throughout the day.
So I'm sorry if my TV is loud. I was gonna turn it down, but
Everything's right.
grinding a lot of shit on Monster Hunter, which has been keeping me awake.
I think we're good. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair to end it.
Right. Any final thoughts?
Fuck Snake Cloaca and everything about it.
Wine, women, wealth, and good health. Yay, God.
What world are we living in?
another generic one.
And
Prince Lord.
Games never change. Just stay golden, please. Forever.
I
Oh.
prefer to be a nice off gray, but anyway.
thank you all once again for stopping by and watching another generic podcast. This has been episode 42. If you liked this, if you'd like this show, please do consider subscribing as well as following us on Discord and social media like. And joining us on Discord will allow you to keep up to date on future streams and podcasts and the like. And I just thank you all once again for stopping by and watching. And we all hope you have a safe and pleasant journey ahead of you. This has been another generic podcast, and we hope you all have a safe and pleasant journey ahead of you.
Bye. Have a wonderful time. Go fuck yourselves nicely.
Good night, guys.
Take care of yourselves and each other.
Don't drink. Liver falls out.
God damn it.